Hey guys, welcome again to the channel. And looks like I got a package that came in today. It is a top speed exhaust. So let's open it up and let's see what's inside. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Okay. Comes with a license plate holder. Top speed exhaust. Now, this exhaust is actually one of the cheapest exhausts out there for the GT3. Mine is the 991.1, and I just wasn't have the appetite to pay like the other expensive exhausts out there. I mean, you're looking at least $1,500, you know, for the ones that are out there in the market today, like the GMG, Sharkworks, Akrapovic, you know, things like that, right? So I think all exhausts are pretty much the same. I mean, it'll give you the same tone essentially, but I just didn't want to shell out that much money. So I found this exhaust pretty much in a discounted price, and I know that the top speed exhaust has been out for quite some time now, and they have been very good within the BMW community. You know, the M3 E46 M3 folks have used this quite extensively, and me being a previous E46 M3 owner myself, I've never ran this, but I've heard good reviews from Top Speed. So let's see what the quality of this exhaust for the GT3 from Top Speed. Look at that. It's actually pretty nice. Look at the welds. Welds are actually pretty clean. It's not like clumpy or anything like that. Let me take everything out. Oh wow. Okay. Not too bad. So the design kind of resembles the Sharkworks, but now this one is pretty light, probably about 5 pounds, and it's a stainless steel. So I believe they even have a titanium exhaust similar to this, made by the same company, Top Speed. So it looks like it's in a good quality, guys, for the money you spend for this exhaust. You know, I hope it sounds good. I hope it sounds good. There's another logo right there. It says Top Speed on it. All right, and what else did it come in the box? Let's double check. Okay, and here are the clamps, exhaust clamps. So it comes in a full kit, and you know, again, it's not too bad. All right, look, I thought it was going to be very bad as far as the weld goes, but it looks like it's in a good quality the way they put this together. So So we're gonna need to remove the taillights. Move these bolts right here that's holding it up. And that's a T25 Torx. Okay. Just pulls right out. Just a little tiny clip in there. And then 6 of these same Torx screws. There are 3 T25 screws need to be removed. That's the second one. And the third one right there. All right, that's also a 10mm bolt that you're gonna need to remove. All right, another T27 Torx screw that needs to be removed, one on each side. Alright, so I pretty much got all the nuts and screws off of the bumper. So we're looking at these were the T27 Torx. These are T25s. This is a 10mm, another T25, and those are also a T25 that holds the tail lights. So alright, so hopefully these should just come off right easy. Alright guys, there's actually a connection in here, a connector that needs to be removed. I believe this is for the license plate lights. Alright, got it removed. Okay. Since I have a K40 radar laser jammer installed as well, I had to remove the connection for that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to remove the bumper support and the heat shield, and it looks like there's 3 of these bolts right here. Those are 13mm, and we need another T25 Torx. This is actually pretty light. Alright, I need to transfer this exhaust tips. This is the OEM into the top speed exhaust. So this one's held on by the same 13mm bolts, so I'm gonna have to remove those. Looks like there's about 5 13mm bolts that's holding up this exhaust here, and that one right there is pretty tight. There's barely any room to put in your socket in there. Probably going to use one of these elbow type attachments, so let's try that. Bolts appear to be pretty tight, so I'm gonna spray it with one of these PB blaster. Alright, so let's give it a shot. Oops. Okay. Oops. And let it soak there for maybe a couple minutes or so. Works like a charm. PB Blaster. Alright. Alright, so you're gonna need to remove this exhaust clamp in here. These are actually T40 Torx. And as soon as you remove all the bolts, all you gotta do is probably slide it out actually. Slide the thing out. Okay. Okay, loosen up these T40 Torx right here. So that way it'll be a lot easier to kind of wiggle it around, remove this center exhaust. So there's two of them, T40 Torx, definitely fits in there. Okay, try using the pry bar to loosen it up. Right. It took a little bit of wiggle and it finally came out. Okay, we won't be needing these clamps right here. Those ones came from the stock exhaust. And even this donut gasket, we don't need it. Just remove everything out. While the exhaust is out, I'm actually trying to find the sticker if the engine was replaced prior to me buying this GT3. So according to the dealer, it was the engine was replaced at port of entry, and I've seen G motors being installed on the 991.1s that would essentially have a sticker in here somewhere indicating it's a G motor, but for this, nothing. I can't find any type of sticker. I've been looking around, no indication it's a G motor. So yeah, so I'm thinking this is the updated E motor, and essentially already have about 19,000 miles on it, and I've been really curious, you know, how long this engine will eventually hold up. So we still have 2 more years of warranty, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so the top speed exhaust actually came with the exhaust clamps. There's 4 big ones and 2 small ones, and it was also included for the nuts and bolts to attach your stock exhaust tips. And looks pretty forward. Just, you know, clean up these edges right here, just make sure that they'll fit evenly, and then just realign. Alright, let's see what happens. I went ahead and pre-attached the clamps on all of them, so it looks like I have 2 extra clamps that I won't be using, so it's always nice of a top speed to include an extra clamp. Perfect. Alright, so it looks like it's in. Just make sure it's right in the center. You can always adjust it if needed. So I usually follow this line right here. Look down. Okay. Hope that's centered. Alright guys, you guys need to reuse the old flat washer that would fit on the stock exhaust. I'm sorry, the exhaust tips. So that way the bolt will hang on into it. So make sure you don't throw this away, reuse them. Okay, exhaust is installed. It is installed, guys. Pretty tight in there. Let's move. While I was working in the car, something came in. A package. Let's see. I ordered a K&N air filter replacement. So it's very timely. This package came in at the right time. While I have the bumper off ready, I'm gonna go ahead and replace the air filters and add some K&N. There they are. So I get 2 of these. Alright, let's get right to it. So these are actually T25 Torx screws, so need to remove those. Alright, let's get it out. And there it is. Okay, not bad. So I bought this car about 2 years ago, and looks a little dirty, but a new K&N filter wouldn't be a bad idea to get it in there. So filters are already kind of pre-oiled. Not sure if you can see it, but there's some oil around it. Alright, K&N filter came with a sticker. I'm just gonna go ahead and probably attach it right here. So that way technicians are aware, or even your service advisor are aware, that there is no need to change the air filter. Alright, there it is. Okay, we're going to do a cold start on the top speed exhaust system. Alright everybody, that's pretty much it. So just do the reverse order on installing the bumper back and the rest of the car, and you should be all set. And like I mentioned earlier, as you heard the startup, that's it got pretty loud, so it's a little bit louder than stock. So I haven't really got it up to 9,000 RPM yet, but I'm definitely gonna go out for a spin And you know, again, just want to say that, you know, I really didn't want to spend too expensive exhaust, so I think this was the next best thing as far as price go. And you know, not costing an arm and a leg just to get an exhaust. I think that just throwing money away basically. So alright, thanks a lot everybody, and take it up for a spin.